Hey guys, it's Mr. Cheese X here, and welcome back to more of Let's Play Earthbound. Last time, we got in here to Southern Valley after being told by ourselves that there was something here for us, and sure enough, we discovered that there was a face disorder here that should take us to Giygas, but it's not complete because we need to go to Onat to extract a mineral from a meteor. However, Giygas is now attacking Onat, so we can only imagine what's going on there. Just off screen, I just want to say that Jeff actually fixed the broken harmonica and turned it into a bandit beam. However, with the moon ray gun, it's completely pointless. I just can't wait for Jeff to get 65 IQ. That way he can fix the broken antenna. However, we don't have a broken antenna. I'll just do that off screen because when I have plenty of time, because throughout the next week I'm going to be uploading Pokemon Crystal. I'm still preparing myself for the final battle, so I need to catch up for that. I'm just recording Earthbound to catch up. I just want to show that I cleaned out my inventory space. I got to everybody a cup of life noodle just in case something bad happens and Ness and Pooh run out of PP, because you can't be too careful. The rubbish foot's still there and probably would have been good on it would be good on Paula now, because Paula is now the slowest member of our party. Well, actually, Nessa and Paula are about equal. Jeff is the slowest member of our party, so that rubbish foot can go on Jeff, but I still want the good defensive equipment. Anyways, let's go ahead and just shut up and just go ahead and beta out of here to Onat. I think Ness's teleport beta is closer in. Take a look. It's nighttime. Go to the hotel. It's locked. Yes, every building is locked. Apparently everybody's barricading against the aliens, too scared to go outside. But we're not the aliens. They should let us inside. Actually, no, because if you remember in Level 1, aliens did disguise as humans, so I can't really blame the people of Onat doing the same thing. Even though that there's tons of evidence proving that the Mother 1 world is different than the Mother 2 world, even though that has the same villain, Giygas, but anyways, different planet. That's what my theory is, thousands of years. Let's just go up to the Meteor, and as soon as you go to the northern area, you'll encounter some new enemies. Thankfully, I haven't encountered these enemies yet. Spoke too soon! Probably get all 3 new enemies here. Yes, we did! This is all 3 enemies at once. Ouch! Now, I'll just go ahead and show them off. This is Ghost of Starman. Basically, it has PK Starstorm Alpha, and it can also do a countdown, which will result in the Omega form of Starform, which is possibly the most powerful attack in the game. Mechanical Octobot, very annoying. It can heal everyone, plus it explodes into bits at the end. And Evil Eye. Yeah, like Evil Eye Singer. Okay, that's a bit of total reference. But the Evil Eye is probably just as annoying as the Evil Eye Sigma in Story of Eastern Wonderland. Being able to diamondize you. Which, like I said earlier, is just like death, except, well, it's not death. Your HP isn't 0, and it doesn't. And, well, I don't know, which is better. When you cure it, your HP stays the same, as opposed to death, your HP recovers to about half, or full if you're using Healing Omega. Anyways, when you're up against Ghost of Starman, it gets really annoying. Basically what you want to do is just have Paula use a shield Sigma or Omega. Best thing to do is just Omega, so the Starstorm can bounce out of view and hit all the enemies. Mechanical Octobot, Evil Eye is probably the first enemy you want to take down, so we'll go ahead and do that. I'll save Rocket Omega for the final battle. I'll just stick for Gamma right now, because with 500 PP, we can actually go with that. Of course, we're gonna go for Shield Omega. And Jeff, if you have Heavy Bazooka, aim for the Mechanical Octobot because it's right there in the middle. And you know what? I'll try Brain Shock Omega, see how well that does. Did not work. Didn't work on anyone, but luckily we had Shield Omega, so he'll protect us. Can't protect against the demonization though. Okay. Luckily the Sigma actually goes down, not the Sigma, the Evil Eye goes down pretty fast. There starts from Alpha, shoot downs off. Takes him down. Ow, of course, Ness was the one Diamond Eyes. Well, Paula now gets the auto fight, Paula now gets the auto fight and we run away as opposed to Ness. Paula should bash that Evil Eye. Ness will still get experience because he's not technically dead. Go ahead, use another Heavy Bazooka and bash that Evil Eye. Oh, really? Tried to steal something, so now it's just Jeff and Pooh. I really should have taken care of that Diamond Eye first. Diamond Eye, really? Luckily Pooh is alive, so Pooh can go ahead and cure that. Oh, Ness and Paula didn't get, the experience. That sucks. Now Jeff is the leader of the party. This isn't the only house you can actually go in. At this point, you guys just might be the strongest force in the world, don't you think?
Oh, Ness, you finally showed up.
I'm Jeff.
There are plenty of creepy monsters running around on that now. The townspeople are barricaded in their homes, afraid to go out. I'm fine, but I am a bit scared.
It's funny how where everybody is barricaded, there are no aliens, yet where the aliens are actually concentrated, there are the houses, the one house that isn't barricaded.
It's just here quietly in the dark. Are you hungry? Would you like to eat some steak?
Sure. Actually, I think it's the first time in this entire game we use Mom to heal up. Okay, Pooh, you go ahead and... I like how it automatically opened up to Pooh. Healing Gamma on Ness. And Ness, go ahead and healing Gamma on Paula. Yes, they're all healed up to HP-wise because they're not technically dead. Yes, you sit quietly in the dark. Where's my sister anyways? It's cool how she can whip up Sting in such a short amount of time. Enemies should be back, unfortunately. I better go heal. Well, actually, Nessa and Pooh are fine. It's just that Jeff is demonized. Might not buy 30, nice. Okay, Laser over there, Confusion, Ness, just go ahead and heal Jeff. It's cool that I got in all three of those enemies together, that way I can show what the priorities are. I guess you should take out the evil eye first, then take out the Starman, or Ghost of Starman. The mechanical Octobot did steal a couple of water from the battle, which is kind of annoying, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad, it's Lilliput steps. Okay, just use your most powerful PSI moves. It's kind of worth it at this point of the game, since this is such a short area, and also you have a lot of PP at this point, so it's probably not even gonna matter that much. If only Jeff gets that IQ. Actually, he did. I wasn't paying much attention. Jeff gave me a little bit. No, he did not. Shoot. Actually, Jeff didn't even get his level. What am I talking about? Getting a lot of evil eyes and Octobots. That's somewhat annoying. There's the bread roll if you get it. Yeah, all the items that you didn't get in Odette before are still there when you come here, so go ahead and get them, although I don't know why you want to get them since they're kind of useless now. Of course, Paula was diamondized before she can use a shield. For that goes the Starman. Of course, my dad had to call. Didn't I say beforehand? No. Yeah, click beep yourself. Ah, jeez. Come on, Paula. Come on, Paula. Let her exaggerate. It's close. I just spammed the up button. Hit. Anyways, seems like the enemies are starting to disappear. Now we can go up here. Now, by the way, the Ghost of Starman has a 1 in 128 chance of dropping the Goddess Ribbon, the best defensive item for Paula. And also the Sigma. I keep saying Sigma because I play so much Toho on my spare time. The Evil Eye and Octobot also has a small chance of dropping a Meteor type. It isn't like the element you can get from the Meteor up here. You cannot bring that to Dr. Endonauts, but it can be sold for a very good price. So you get another Cybermine Powerade, having grape instead of mixed berry, but anyways, there is something shiny that you can reach. You want to try to get it? No! Actually, yes, we should. Got the meteorite piece. Yeah, there's meteorite and meteorite piece. Meteorite you cannot use, and... Ah! I am so glad that Evil Eye... He only has 1,000 HP. I'm so glad that Paula got a level up. You better get some IQ. 1. Wish you had 5. Oh well, he'll get plenty of level ups when I'm getting that 10. Basically, what you want to do is find a good place to use Teleport Beta, and this seems like a good place, and go back to Southern Valley. Cause that's where I wanna be. Thank you, Van Gamer, for making that song. Now, go ahead, talk to Dr. Aminot. Before I had a piece of meteorite, I might be able to extract some Ziptonite. Now, give him the meteorite piece. Oh yes, this is fantastic. What? I have never actually seen this incredibly rare element before. It's very intriguing. Alright, leave everything to us, and you go get some rest. Is it getting most fascinating? Now, I just want to warn you. Heal up at the hotel. Step outside. And as soon as you talk to Dr. Andronauts and get into the phase disorder, it is a point of no return. So I just want to show off a few things. Now that Ness got the nice stat boost, it isn't a bad idea for you to do some grinding, probably up to level 99. And I recommend doing that grinding by going after the uncontrollable smiling fears in hopes of getting Jeff's one and only item, the what am I saying? Get the broken antenna so that Jeff can get to about 65 IQ and fix it in order to get the Gaia beam, which is the most powerful equipment for Jeff, who already got all of his equipment. I also recommend you go back and fight the Ghost of Starman in order to get the Goddess Ribbon for Paula. Ness basically has all of his ultimate equipment except for the Gutsy Bat, which you get from the Bionic Kraken, which appears in the final area. So don't worry about Ness. Besides, Ness is probably not worth it since Ness gets an even better bat. Not better than the Gutsy Bat, but better than the one he has equipped. And it probably will be powerful enough to take on the final boss. I do recommend going out and getting the ultimate, getting that broken antenna, fixing it into Gaia Beam, and getting that Goddess Ribbon for Paula. So, anyways, here are all the equipment. This is basically the best equipment this can have at the moment. As soon as Paula, the Saturn Ribbon is the best equipment for Paula until she gets the Goddess Ribbon from the Ghost of Starman. And Jeff basically got the best items right now, except for the his weapon, which like I said, Gaia Beam, and Pooh got in all of his ultimate equipment. And one more thing, go to the shop here in Saturn Valley, and there will be a third Mr. Saturn here. Now he can go ahead and from him you can buy the Flame, Rain, and Night Pendant. Like I said, the Flame Pendant can protect against fire attacks, the Rain Pendant can protect against freeze attacks, and the Night Pendant protects against flash attacks. And a third item, probably the best named item in existence, the Piggy Jelly. Like, I don't know, maybe it's jelly made from pig grease. Anyways, it's very delicious, better than the Tender Kraut, and heals about 300 HP. I said Tender Kraut because Tender Kraut smells terrible. But it heals about 300 HP, so it's not a bad idea to stock up on these. And go ahead, fill up Ness's inventory except for one or two spaces, because Ness can get hit that one bat that is at the final area. Yes, Ness has a bat that you can find at the final area. Or also try to get that Gutsy Bat from the Bionic Krakens, which also appear in the final area. Not so much as a spoiler, I mean, I only spoiled one enemy. Yeah, and it's just for informational purposes, so I think a spoil is kind of necessary. So fill it up until Ness has one or two inventory spaces left. Go ahead and fill up all its inventory except for one space so she can actually get that ribbon. Fill up Jeff's inventory except for one so he can get that one item. And Pooh, of course, doesn't like piggy jelly, so he has to give up on piggy jelly. Don't buy it. Is there anything Zoom arrows need? Yes. Oh, I didn't buy that piggy jelly. So Ness, go ahead, fill up on the piggy jelly. Really good idea to get all the piggy jelly as you want. It's better to use items than waste your PSI before the final battle. And of course, Nest. And sorry I'm actually recording this part, I'm just me buying items, but yeah, you get the idea. I think that's about enough piggy jelly. Anyways, this is it. Next week I'm just gonna go ahead and actually coming this Sunday will be the Pokemon videos with all those Elite Fours. And right after that is going to be at the final area, and by then I will have the Gaia Beam, I will have the Goddess Ribbon, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Ness, like I said, Ness can't get his ultimate equipment just yet. It's, like I said, it's in the final area. Besides, I'm not even going to bother getting his ultimate equipment because I actually want something else. But anyway, I'm just gonna go back to the hotel, go ahead, save, and well, next time on Let's Play Earthbound, I'll have all the ultimate equipment you can have up to this point, and we're gonna go off to the final area and hopefully face Giygas himself and finally end the alien invasion once and for all. And we'll see you guys then.